Welcome to Hacker Hacks, where we dive deep into the latest cybersecurity threats, policies, and innovations. Today, we discuss a shifting job market for security pros, AI-driven vulnerability management, critical zero-day exploits, and the EU's new cybersecurity liability law. Plus, how will Trump's administration reshape cyber policy? Stay tuned for expert insights. The cybersecurity job market is shifting with fewer generalist roles and tougher competition despite ongoing skill shortages in specialized areas. AI-driven hiring processes, ghost job postings, and post-pandemic downsizing have made it harder for applicants to secure interviews. Certifications like CompTIA Security Plus and CISSP help bypass HR filters, but experience remains the top hiring factor. Budget constraints have led companies to prioritize generalists over specialists, while AI is increasingly used to fill gaps. Key shortages exist in operational technology, zero trust security, and governance roles. Experts stress that networking is crucial for success, and hiring managers should focus on aptitude and train junior staff rather than setting unrealistic experience requirements. Opus Security has launched the first fully autonomous vulnerability management platform, embedding AI security agents across the entire remediation lifecycle. The platform reduces remediation delays by up to 90%, eliminates backlogs, and enables security teams to scale without adding headcount. It integrates with IT and security tools, automating vulnerability, prioritization, ownership, mapping, and remediation. The AI agents, such as Security Researcher Governance Agent and Remedy AI, transform vulnerability management from a reactive burden into a proactive, seamless operation. Designed for enterprise-scale security, it ensures compliance optimizes resources and reduces security risks effectively. CEO Menihar emphasizes that Opus isn't just an upgrade, but a fundamental shift in security operations, helping organizations tackle increasing cyber threats. Hackers are exploiting a zero-day vulnerability, CVE 2025-0289, in Paragon Partition Manager's BionDRV.sys driver for ransomware attacks, enabling privilege escalation and arbitrary code execution. Discovered by Microsoft and CERT-CC, the flaw is part of 5 vulnerabilities affecting versions 1, 3.0 and 1.5.1. These include arbitrary kernel memory mapping, insecure resource access, and null pointer dereference issues. Attackers can exploit the flaw for bring your own vulnerable driver attacks, gaining elevated privileges on Windows machines. Paragon Software has patched the issues in version 2. 0.0 and Microsoft has added the vulnerable driver to its block list. This comes amid reports of similar malware campaigns such as GH0 Saint Rat using another vulnerable Windows driver, TrueSight.sys, to evade detection. The US Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency has denied reports of shifting its focus away from Russian cyber threats under the Trump administration. A leaked internal memo reported by The Guardian allegedly prioritized China while omitting Russia, and some analysts were reportedly told not to track Russian threats. However, CISA and DHS officials refuted this, stating their commitment remains unchanged. Meanwhile, reports suggest U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth directed Cyber Command to halt offensive operations against Russia, affecting potentially thousands of personnel. Experts warn that if true, this could weaken U.S. cybersecurity and aid Russian adversaries, particularly impacting Ukraine's cyber defense efforts. The EU's new Product Liability Directive, effective DEC 8 2024, expands liability to software SaaS AI and embedded software requiring compliance by DEC 9 2026. It presumes defectiveness in complex software cases, making manufacturers liable for cybersecurity flaws even post-release. Liability extends to importers and fulfillment providers outside the EU. Software updates, data loss from cyber attacks, and AI risks are now legal concerns. Companies must adopt state-of-the-art cybersecurity secure update mechanisms and robust testing to mitigate risks. Disclosure of defects may be required in lawsuits impacting IP protection. The directive aligns with GDPR and the EU AI Act, ensuring consumer safety while enforcing strict security accountability. 6 weeks into Trump's second term, cybersecurity and privacy policies remain uncertain. Key officials are yet to be named, and Biden's Jan. 17 cybersecurity order was removed but not rescinded. The Cyber Safety Review Board was terminated, halting its Salt Typhoon hack investigation, while the Privacy and Civil Liberties Oversight Board shakeup may impact EU-US data transfers. The FTC under Andrew Ferguson may halt privacy rulemaking but continue enforcing data protection laws. The SEC, led by crypto advocate Paul Atkins, may ease cybersecurity enforcement and revise breach reporting rules. CISA faces restructuring layoffs and possible reporting delays. Federal privacy law prospects remain unclear, but bipartisan kids' online privacy laws could advance. CISA's future and federal cybersecurity funding remain uncertain amid Republican divisions. Verizon Business and Accenture have partnered to strengthen cybersecurity for organizations by integrating advanced security services with Verizon's network solutions. The collaboration focuses on identity and access management, managed extended detection and response, and cyber risk services, offering them as an as-a-service model to businesses of all sizes. Verizon CEO Kyle Malady emphasized the importance of scaling cybersecurity capabilities to meet evolving threats. The partnership aims to address rising cyber risks caused by emerging technologies, global regulations, supply chain vulnerabilities, and cyber talent shortages. By combining Verizon's network expertise with Accenture's cybersecurity solutions, the initiative enhances resilience against sophisticated attacks. Industry analysts believe this positions Verizon to meet growing cybersecurity demands and stay competitive. A critical Windows Hyper-V NT kernel vulnerability, CVE 2025-21333, allows attackers to escalate privileges to system level. Rated 7.8 CVSS, this heap-based buffer overflow in the vcurlint.vsp.sys driver affects Windows 11, version 23H2 tested, 24H2 possibly. Attackers exploit I/O ring buffer manipulation to gain arbitrary read-write access in kernel memory, bypassing traditional privilege escalation techniques. A proof of concept has been published on GitHub. Microsoft addressed the flaw in January 2025 Patch Tuesday updates. Users must apply patches, enable Hyper-V isolation, and monitor endpoints for exploitation signs. That's a wrap on Hacker Hacks. From AI-driven security to critical exploits and policy shakeups, the cybersecurity landscape is evolving fast. Will automation and regulation shape the future, or will hackers stay one step ahead? Stay updated with us. Subscribe and tune in next time for more cybersecurity deep dives.